Hello everyone. Today let's discuss the remaining part about the JVM architecture. Here the next part comes a JVM memory and the execution engine, native method interface and native method libraries. First let's look at about the JVM memory. JVM memory has five parts, which is a method area, heap, JVM language stack, which is a stack area, PC registers and a native method stack. Why do we need JVM memory? We need JVM memory because the memory is used to store the data that we have given inside our program. In the JVM memory, the memory is managed by the JVM. So let's first look at about the method area. Method area is used to store the information about the class level, like a class name, parent class name, methods, variable information, and so on. And it have only one method area per one JVM. Now let's see how the heap memory works. This is the basic structure of a heap memory, how the heap memory looks like. The heap memory is used to store the objects that we have created inside our program. Here we have an example of how the object is created. The name of the object is obj1. We have created the obj1 object with the help of new keyword. Whenever we create an object with the help of new keyword, it will create a block like memory inside a heap memory. And the name of the block is given as opj1. And the data we stored inside the object is stored in that block. And the data we have given inside our object is stored in the heap memory. Now let's see how the JVM language stack works. This is nothing but a stack memory which is used to store the method references, method callings, and the variables that we have created inside our program. Now let's see the basic structure of the JVM stack. This is how the stack looks like. Whenever we call a method, for example, here the method one is called and that reference is stored inside a stack memory. Not only the method, we can also it also stores the variables inside the stack memory. Moving on to the next part, which is a PC registers. PC registers are used to store the address of current execution of a thread. Means we have a thread, means like a block of a code. The block of code will get executed whenever we use a JavaC command, and it will have an address inside a memory. So according that address will be stored inside the PC registers. Each thread have separate PC registers for them. And coming to the next part, which is a native method stack. Native method stack is used to store the native methods information. Native methods means the methods which is written in another language, and if we want to integrate that methods in Java, the that type of method information will be stored inside the native method stack. Moving on to the next part, which is execution engine. The actual execution of the program starts here. Execution engine executes the source code into the byte code. In execution engine part, we have three parts, which is interpreter part, JIT, which is a just-in-time compiler, and garbage collection. First, let's look at about the interpreter part. The interpreter interprets each line, means executes the line-by-line code inside our program. Here in Java, first the source code is executed by JavaC, and then the bytecode is interpreted. The interpreter interprets the bytecode line by line. And there is a disadvantage of interpreter, which is if we have multiple calling same method, it will execute the same method multiple times. It will interpret the multiple times. So to overcome this problem, we have a JIT, which is a just-in-time compiler. Whenever it has a problem, it will come into the picture and it will interpret the multiple times calling method only once. Next comes the garbage collection. Whenever we create an object and the memory will be created for the object, and if the object is not in use, the garbage collection will automatically free up the space in Java. Next, look about the native method interface. Native method, as we have seen the native method, what is a native method? Those methods will have an interfaces which is used to interact with the native method libraries. What is native method libraries? These are the libraries that are required to integrate with the other languages to the Java code. So that's it about the JVM memory. Thank you.